Hey, you're watching Music Talk, and we're here with Samu from Sunrise Avenue.
Hello.
Good to have you back.
Good to be here.
So, how is it?
It's nice, album done, promotion going on, and soon to go on tour. So, and first, Christmas time, Santa Claus is coming, so can't complain.
Do you play Santa Claus at home?
Well, if I do, it's a secret and I can't talk about it.
Okay. And what does Santa bring to you, or what do you want him to bring to you?
I really, Santa, if you're watching this, as you hopefully obviously are, bring me a holiday package somewhere really far away for a couple of weeks. That'd be a nice thing.
Okay. And now we have the first day of winter actually outside. For us, this is the beginning of winter. You guys are still going with the speedos outside?
Even without the speedos, but it's actually we just talked about it. It's like today it got cold. Now it's getting like autumn, fall thing.
And are you Hamilton, for example, is a good driver when it rains. Are you better when it's cold or when it's warm?
Well, actually, Finns are very good rally drivers, and I think that's also because we're used to the snow and slippery roads. So yeah, I'm pretty good. But you need a four-wheel drive car for that to have a lot of fun on the snow.
Are you a good rally driver?
Well, we always have on every tour we have the Sunrise Avenue go-kart race, and I was always on top 3, so I'm not the worst driver. I never won those.
No, they don't have to follow team orders.
We do have to follow team orders, and the only orders our team, the Gibson Ultimate Fighting Club, with our guitar player, we are a team, is to beat everybody else, and and that's the only rule we have.
He doesn't have to stop in the last corner and
no.
Let the pretty boy win.
I'm not the pretty boy, and the fastest one is the fastest one. That's how it goes.
Okay, that's good. So, talking about fast, Sunrise Avenue, the new album, Unholy Ground.
LP, Children. This is actually, it was even bigger before in the past. These days, the CD is the biggest we know, or even just the digital little data package. But it used to be even bigger. Could be like this.
Do your fans still buy records, or do they steal it from the internet?
I don't mind. I mean, there's been many people who have bought our albums on the way, and we are very happy for that. But honestly, for me, the biggest thing, if somebody wants to listen to our music, if you steal our songs, it's your choice, and if you listen to them anyway, it feels nice.
Okay. So tell us about the new album. Every band, when they have a new baby, they say it's the best so far. Would you say that too?
I think this album is the best so far. It is. I mean, but hey, it's the same thing if you ask me, like, what is the best song we made or what is the best show we played. Every night is special, and every song is, you write them and you record them together, and, every album is also, it's like another, it's 2.5 years ago we released the previous one, and, now it's a new kind of a package of what happened to Sunrise Avenue, in 2.5 years. But I have to say I'm really satisfied. It feels very good. Made us really relax because we had a couple of successful songs and the album sold a lot, and we just decided to really relax about the style and whatever, and just do everything exactly the way we want to do it, not really caring about what the record companies or publishers or whatever think about it. It's an album. The only guideline or the only plan we had is to, when we make decisions in studio or songwriting, is that we put ourselves on the stage and, think, okay, would this work in front of a crowd? Mm-hmm. So that made us skip many of the pop studio tricks you could do, and like fixing too many things. We left it, there's a lot of mistakes on the album. There's a lot of like things that are played or sang a little bit not too perfect, but we decided to keep it because it feels, I don't know, real.
How tempted are you when you say the stage is actually where we measure it? How tempted are you to bring in some na-na-na-nas and sing-alongs?
Hold on, how many na-na-nas do we have on the album? There's not that many, but there are some like things that wouldn't do for a studio album. It's not that heavily produced. And there the big thanks go to our producer Jukka Immonen and Jukka Backlund, the other guy, that they let it be so open and so natural. But there's no na-na-na-na-nas. No. Roxette did that already.
Yeah, and Bon Jovi has it
And
in
Bon
every.
Jovi, yeah, you too, and everybody.
Yeah. Well, you said there is no best song or I like most, but maybe there's something you are proud of. You say, wow, this song is actually something I would never have thought 5 years ago that I can make it. Is there anything like that on the album?
Well, of course, all of them have a story. I mean, Hertzville, one of the ballads, we wrote that like 4 years ago in Sweden with two friends there. And when we were going through the songs for this album, there was this one Swedish producer said like, okay, what do you think about Hertzville? I was like, Hertzville? Hold on, like, what was that? And then he sent like the guitar demo that we made like years ago. I was like, where the fuck was this all the time? It's really good. And we really, really like it, every one of us. I Can Break Your Heart is a song that I wrote in the 90s, honestly. And the original is so bad. It's like really like very redneck country kind of a thing. And I played all my old songs to Jukka, our producer, and he said like, there's something there, like maybe you should write a new chorus or write new lyrics. And it felt very nice taking like a song that is almost 20 years, 15 years old on the album, with a new form, and it feels fresh and new. So
because the lyrics were like, I like ice cream and something like that.
They were not even that sophisticated. They were like really, really, really bad.
I like.
You like ice cream. Yeah, we can make a song about ice cream for you for the next album.
That would be awesome.
Cool. What's your favorite flavor?
Flavor? Actually, I like, there's the Ben & Jerry's mint chocolate cookies, but you only get it in New York or LA.
Let's go to New York for ice cream.
And even there, you find it hardly in the delis. So you see me walking like 2 hours, and when I see it, I'm like, and then I take the big... Yeah, and then I take the big can and I eat it, and everybody is saying...
like that, I'll definitely try it.
You do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. We once met in Japan when you did the Finland Fest, and then the night after the gig, the party and everything was basic, I think, for the Hangover movies. I don't know.
That was a bad. I mean, it was a nice trip, but the party after that was a bad thing. There was a big fight in one of the nightclubs. Yeah. And it was only involving two Finnish bands, Sunrise Avenue and one other band. I even forgot the name of the other band. And somebody honestly attacked our drummer, like, I don't know why. And then the other guys went in, and then everybody was there, and everybody was thrown out, and it was a big thing, because, it was also, the trip was partly supported by the Finnish cultural government and, bad political press and all, bad shit going on, but... I was in the hotel room sleeping, actually, because I was doing the interviews in the morning, and the rest of the guys went enjoying their time off.
I can confirm that. After the gig, he was hanging with my girlfriend and me, drank away our cokes, and then he went to sleep.
Yeah, because I had a really long interview day the next day, and the boys had 2 days off after that. And while I was making an interview with the fishing magazine in Tokyo, the guys were fighting in a bar. But I'm really proud of the boys.
That's cool. The next day, Michael Monroe and we went to Shibuya, and he wanted to check out the record store. So we went into the record stores, and the first thing he always did, he went to check out his CDs. Do you do shit like that?
In Tokyo, I did. Sorry. Actually, yeah. I mean, I was there again 2 years ago. And I had to check it at what's the famous Tower Records. Tower Records. I had to go to Essen. Yeah, they were all there, so all good.
That's great.
So
it was so funny.
Nobody bought them.
It was funny because you could see he's going there because this is where he got recognized. Yeah. So he could, in his red jacket, go there and.
Yeah, but but Michael
no, it's cool. It's cool.
So
it's cool. It was so fantastic. But I was like, my partner was saying, "What is he doing?" I said, "Well, he's checking his albums." And
yeah. And I always wanted to see what the price is, because it looks so good in yens, because it's so much money. Here it's only like 12 euros, so that is like a lot.
And then you call the label and say, "Why the hell we don't get paid that much?"
I never call the label and talk about no. I call them and ask why the hell are not our albums in the front, And I actually put them in the front all the time. Yeah. I don't.
No, you
You
have
can't
to. That's what you
you
do.
can't do it on in iTunes anymore. It's so tough, you know. I probably would have done it 10, 15 years ago, putting our albums in the front.
Yeah. Uh, Pat from Train, the singer, he said that something changed. That before there was all on the internet, the bands hated each other because they took place on the shelf,
Yeah.
and now they collaborate. Do you feel the same, or were you too late for shelves?
I think we were too late for shells, but yeah, good work. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if somebody else is doing good in the business, it's because they deserve it. And if, you know, we are not on the shelves, it's because of something else, not because of Wasp or Iron Maiden or, you know, Apocalyptica. It's fine.
But now it doesn't matter anymore because you said it. It's like a search engine, and you can find yourself or not. This is
True. It's good. I mean, I love the world, you know, the digital world. You can find any album today. You can buy it now. You can have it, you know, immediately. Back in the days, you had to drive with your mother to Maxi Market and hope they have the album there. Maybe it was a bit more special back then, but I mean, it's also better for smaller bands and smaller countries to exploit their music all over the world in one, you know, second.
But you said it yourself in the beginning. There is no LP anymore or no CD. How important is booklets and packing and everything today?
Important and important. I mean, if I'm a fan of a band like Foo Fighters, they release a new album, I go buy it. I want to have the album. If Bon Jovi does it, I still do it because it's Bon Jovi.
You steal it or what? No.
I still go and buy the album. I think it's cool. It's you know, it's
But you didn't like the last one.
they've grown. I mean, I really loved their show in the summer. I went to see in Tampere, mid Finland, see their show, and it was really good. Even though Richie was not on stage, but it was still really, really good. But anyways, I think the artwork is important, and it makes the package special for a fan. It means more. Maybe a normal music consumer just downloads the thing or steals it from somewhere, and you know, I like to spend time with the texts and all the thanks and credits and stuff.
Well, if you wear glasses like me, it's shit to wear because you cannot.
We'll
cannot-
make a
you cannot
make a
read.
bigger one next time. For
That's
you.
great. That's great. But you said they might steal the album, but then they come to the concerts, and there they have merchandise they buy and stuff like that. And I heard from fans when we announced that we're gonna meet you that I shall tell you that your merchandise got much better.
Oh, finally.
Did you change did you change the creative or something?
We changed the partner actually. We got a new partner. But yeah, you don't make music because of that. The biggest thing you can get if you know when you make music is that if somebody listens to your songs, it's like the biggest thing you have. It's nice to make a living with music. It's nice to to have more than one guitar in your life, but I don't know. I don't really care. I mean, back in the days, we used to copy C cassettes and we used to copy discs and mini discs things and stuff. And it doesn't mean that you have to buy a song or an album, to be a respectful listener. I think it's always an honor if somebody puts the headphones on, presses play, and it says Sunrise Avenue. It feels good every time.
That's great. And now you guys go on tour, I'm pretty sure, and you're gonna do a promo in Germany with the boys and everything. And I heard that you got German lessons now. So is this for the show, or do you plan to sing German songs later?
I think it would be very fake for me to sing in German or Japanese or whatever French. The lessons were definitely for the voice, for me to survive barely through the the third season, and I'm still surviving barely, but I'm not yet drowning.
So did you copy a little bit by Dieter Bohlen, like das war scheiße or something like that, or are you more encouraging?
I think the whole, what is the name of DSDS, the idols thing, it's very sad that successful people have to get weak people and fragile people in front of them, and then they mock them and throw them out. It's like, fuck you, you can't do it. I think it's I don't like that part of the TV shows. And what the best thing is in the voice concept is that it's like they tell us 10 times a day, like, keep it positive. Yeah, you're tired, but I mean, give everybody something good to go home with, and you know, it's a good thing. We don't have that many singers as in the idols. You know, there can be like thousands of singers. We only have 130 singers in the first phase of The Voice. So that means that when these guys have been selected from 7,000 contestants, they are all pretty good. So nobody's made an idiot or a loser in front of the cameras, and that's good.
Okay, and to wrap it up, what's the one advice you would give, let's say, some guy who is in your team, or just anyone who asks you what's the best advice you ever got?
You mean to make it in the music?
Yeah, to make it in music, yeah.
You know, it's like with anything. If you want to become a really good chef making omelettes, make a lot of omelettes. And if you want to be, you know, strong in the music business, you have to make a lot of music. And if you want to have a career, I think the keys are songwriting. You have to make your own songs, otherwise you're dependent on other people. And the most important thing is to get on stage anywhere you can, in front of 2, in front of 100, in front of 100,000, whatever, because that's where real music.
Where I would like to start.
Yeah, but I mean, in front of 5, I mean, it doesn't matter. We played, it was a fun concert today, in front of 80 people yesterday, 25. It's always cool. And finally, when you are on stage, you realize what the thing is actually about. The downside of these casting shows and the digital world and all that stuff is that you can make an album, or even a successful album, then you go on stage and you realize, oh fuck, I don't like this at all. It's actually a tough job, the traveling and stuff. And it's like, you know, any extreme job, you really have to love that to survive in the thing.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to the album and to have you back on tour and to see what you can do in German and on TV.
Oh, me too. Huge boss.
Sunrise Avenue, Samu and his guys will be back soon in Switzerland, and we'll be back too. See
on
you.
The 28th in the Maghalle in Zurich.
All right.
Of February.
Oh yeah, this is important to say.
Important month.
February. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you. Until then, adios. Great.
Adios. Cool.
Thanks.
Good stuff.
Thanks. Good stuff. Yeah.
Done?